Ni hao, Wusha, Stephanie. All right, so I can't get comfortable. I I have another oops moment that is pretty intense. Um, it's really amazing how you can. I keep moving. Sorry. How you can use language for. And if anybody has a suggestion for what else to call this type of video instead of oops, maybe it's just noticing video. Noticing video? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Because here's the thing. The last ones I did on like Zhongguo, like that was one of the examples for, see, I haven't forgotten, for the China, the country I'm currently living in, was not realizing guo, that second word, what that meant, and noticing it because of a YouTube comment that was really helpful. And then seeing it in the wild again later that night after reading that comment, literally a few hours later. So it's maybe it is noticing, not oops, because oops sounds like a mistake that's not helpful, and noticing characters and words is incredibly helpful and cements it in my head. Like, you wouldn't believe. It's almost like how do I say this? That by noticing the words after whatever whoa moment happens, that every time I hear that word or see that word, that character, I then remember the story behind how I learned it. Which, holy cow, you think it would take a really long time to read a sentence or to say something then? Because, sorry, I still have a throat thing, and this is honey lemon tea. I'm not trying to be rude. I will lose my voice if I don't do this, so. Yum, 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 yum. Anyway, I don't do product placements or anything. I just love food and drinks. And Baker and Spice is a really good, bakery. And I'm not doing flour in August for digestive health reasons. But so the bakery part I can't talk about right now. But they have really good coffee and really good, this honey lemon ginger tea is amazing. So if you're in Shanghai, are they in other cities too? I'm not sure. But if you're in Shanghai, I would definitely stop by, pick up one of their baked goods that I can't have. I don't want to have this month, and have a wonderful drink. And it's a really pretty atmosphere, and they have free Wi-Fi. Anyway, if you need a break while you're being a tourist in Shanghai, I strongly suggest finding a Baker and Spice. Right, like I said, this YouTube channel is not funded by anybody. I just love food and drinks. And their soups, oh my god, they have a red lentil soup, like a curry red lentil soup, which doesn't sound like it would necessarily be amazing, and it's seriously amazing. Right, what is my point? My point is my oops/noticing moment, still not sure what I'm going to call it. Shanghai, it has two main parts. Puxi, which is where I live, is on the west side of the river. Oh my god. I've forgotten the river name. Wait, I'm gonna come back. Okay, that wasn't meant to be the embarrassing moment to show you, but Huangpu River? Not Yangtze? Okay, I don't know. I really don't. Wow, just wow. That's how much I stay on one side of the river. Embarrassing, but that's not the point. Puxi is on this side of the river. Let's just call it that. And Pudong is on the other side of the river. One's on the west side and one's on the east side. You know where this is going. And I have known these two sections of Shanghai for about 6 years, because I lived in Shanghai very briefly 6 years ago. I used to kind of confuse the two and have to remind myself, because when you order food delivery, and you know my life revolves around food, you have to remember which side of the river you're on to press that, because the delivery charge is different depending on where you are in relation to the restaurant. And I always have to think, am I in Puxi, am I in Pudong, am I in Puxi, am I in Pudong? And the more I travel over to Pudong, the more it cements in my head. Kid you not, yesterday, and separately, as I'm language learning and looking at travel signs and street signs and maps and things to navigate around my travel-y work existence here this time, the past 8 months in China, I know that Dong is east, and sh is, and I'm probably doing the tone totally wrong on that. Oh no, I'm using that phone. Okay, is west. This is so embarrassing, and my husband is actually really good. I'm gonna out him too in this noticing video. He's really good at remembering meaning of direction words and street signs and things. He's good at remembering the meaning of that much better than I am. I'm much better at concrete nouns, and he's much better at directional signs and things. There we were in the taxi yesterday, and I don't even remember how it came up, but there was a moment when we were debating is something in Puxi or Pudong, and I think he had reversed the two or something like that, and so we started to talk about Puxi and Pudong and all of that kind of stuff, and then out of nowhere, I think it was him who actually noticed it. He said, "Oh my God, Pudong, Puxi," and all he had to do was put that space in there, and we both went, "Whoa!" Obviously, oh, so it must be the Hongpu River, not the Yangtze River, that divides the two sections, because, oh, here we go again, more noticing. Huangpu. What does pu mean? Okay, not in the English P-O-O sense. Wait, I'm gonna pause again and look that up. This is too good. Huangpu. Huang. Oh, I lost the tone. Huangpu. Huangpu. Huang. Yellow. Pu. Port. Pudong, East Port. Puxi, West Port. Really? Really? I seriously never knew this. Of course Shanghai is a port city. It's been a port for how many hundreds, thousands of years? A long time. Holy cow. Boom, boom, boom. I wanted to make this video just to show you the east and west connection that we made yesterday, and then lo and behold, all this other stuff falls into place. It's amazing when you use language functionally and then find out what it actually means in its deconstructed form, right? I mean, am I ever going to forget? I knew she and dong, but am I ever going to forget poo now? Oh my God, there's part of the Renee video music, the song that I'm listening to, that she uses poo quite a bit. But that wouldn't be port, maybe that's a different poo. I'm not talking about P-O-O in English, cut it out. But of course, South Park's Mr. Hunky is like dancing around visually in my head right now. Oh my God, I love those episodes. Okay, that's not the point. The point is, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So there you go. My noticing from yesterday, thanks to my husband, thank you, has seeped over into even more information. Instead of calling it the river, I now know exactly which river it is. I'm sure I knew that at some point before, and it never actually comes up. We literally in the city, we just like the river. So I just don't remember exactly which one is here. Anyway, the point is, wow. Do you have moments like this? Have you had moments like this? Of course you had. I would love to know the stories behind some of your more interesting or more like not overwhelming in a bad way, but like enlightening, interesting moments like this. Your noticing moments. I think I might just start calling these noticing videos, because oops seems too haphazard and uneventful and unhelpful, and noticing is probably one of the most helpful learning things that happens to us, especially if we notice it, capture it, and move on from there, which I hope I can do with these moments. Seriously, Puxi Pudong, really? As soon as he said it with that space in between the syllables, I just went, seriously. I mean, how many years have I known these two terms and these four terms, Puxi, Pudong, Shi, and Dong? I've known those four terms for a while. quite a while. And yet, realizing the connection between them literally happened yesterday. Language. Language is crazy. Do you find that you forget more than you learn as you're going? Or you forget a lot? Or, I don't know. Whatever. I'm more interested in the stories than in your forgetting, to be honest with you. I have to be honest with you. This is what I do. All right, so that's my most recent noticing moment. That was really, really funny yesterday, and that probably my husband and I will not forget for a while. So I'm looking forward to hearing your noticing moments as well. So thank you for watching this, and you won't see the red door all week because I'm going to be traveling 6 days this week for work. It's my busiest week, I think, of the year. So I'll be out and about in different locations, and hopefully I will have time to do some other videos and some learning along the way as well. All right, 谢谢你 and 再见.